Hello, toy fans. Well, as you can probably guess from the noise that I'm speaking over, this here is Munchin Rex. He is the brand new FurReal Friends from the popular Hasbro line. He's an adorable little dinosaur. I absolutely love toys from this line. I previously reviewed Star Lily, the unicorn, and Torch the dragon, and I thought they were fantastic. And he is absolutely charming as well. So FurReal Friends is known to have a lot of different characters. The vast majority of them are animals that presently exist, such as dogs, parrots, horses, cats, things like that. But Rex here is the first extinct animal that they've come out with. The same way that Star Lily the unicorn and Torch the magic dragon are the only two mythical creatures they currently have out. So anyway, Munchin Rex retails for $49.99, and he is absolutely marvelous. So I'm going to go over some of the best things about him. And yes, he does come with all of these little items here, and we're going to review those in detail. So the first thing I want to show you about Rex is just how beautifully rendered he is. Every single toy from the FurReal Friends line is so well put together. It's just amazing, the thought that goes into this, the processing that goes into this. You know, you can tell that they sit there and they really think this up whenever they design these. They really put so much effort into figuring out every single detail, and it shows. So for example, the first thing we're going to point out here is the teeth. So even though his name is Rex, he's actually supposed to be a raptor, but he's got these sharp little, they're not really sharp, they're more dull because he's a baby, and he definitely falls more into a cute dinosaur than a scary dinosaur. But you see the way the teeth are rendered, and they actually have lines on the teeth to give them texture. And the same thing with his tongue. I don't want to press his tongue right now because if I do, he's going to wake up because they have sensors all over their body. But if you look at the tongue, it has like little ridges in it like an actual tongue, which I think is so cool. His nostrils have this gold fabric in them, which differentiates it from the rest of the fabric. He has this beautiful pattern, and again, I don't want to touch him because I'm going to wake him up if I do that. Beautiful pattern. He has like a yellow backdrop with purple dots, and they actually translate further down into the body. They translate on the cheeks. Then you have this purple stripe pattern that this part of the body is plastic, and then the purple and red stripe pattern goes all the way down his back into his adorable little tail, and this part is also plastic. And then here come the purple dots actually continue on the back leg, as do a little bit of tuff here. That's on camera it's showing up a little bit more pink than it is in real life. It's slightly pink, but it's a little bit more to the reddish hue. And then he's got these lovely feet, and again, look at this, almost like a scale pattern on the feet. You see that? See the way they sculpted that? And then he's got these adorable little nails. And even though on camera the nails may be showing up black, in real life they're actually green. And this color is also wrong. My camera is showing this color as being a very mint green. In real life it's not. In real life it's more like a light green, but it's closer to this color than this color. So I apologize for my camera. And as you can see, his arms have the cute little nails too. And again, the color pattern on the hands is the same as on the feet. In fact, the camera is showing this color green on the hands, which is actually appropriate. This is the proper color. So this color here is what the actual feet look like in real life. They don't look this light in real life. Then we go over to his belly, and even this is not like a solid tan. There's like little speckles of different hues of tan, which gives it more of like a realistic feel, and I really like that. And then even with the arms, you see the way that they incorporated the line, so it really looks like skin. I just think that's so cool. Oh, and then right here, see this little line here? This is Velcro, and this is how, if you open this part up, you can actually get to like the battery system. You know, you can turn them on, turn them off, change the battery. Now he operates with batteries, but the thing I really like about him is that even though he requires 4 AA batteries, he comes with the batteries already in him. So he's ready to be played with right outside the box, which is absolutely fantastic. And then finally, I also wanted to point out his eye. Now, unlike the other FurReal Friends, unlike Star Lily, unlike Torch, he does not actually blink his eye. The screen part here does not open and close, but he has got the coolest eye. I mean, are you seeing this? It's got all these lovely patterns in it. sparkles, and it's like green and blue and purple, and it's just absolutely phenomenal. I love the way they rendered the eyes. They're so lifelike looking. It's so cool. So anyway, Torch comes with a piece of broccoli, a caveman shaped cookie, and this adorable little bottle that is shaped like a baby dinosaur. And the bottle is also very, very detailed, as you can see with the scales and that. So, excuse me, Rex does not always eat. Rex does not always eat what you try to give him. Sometimes he refuses the food, but he never refuses his bottle. So let's wake him up, and we'll see if he'll eat for us. So a way to wake him up is just to pet him. If you come on, Rex, 1 second. He's supposed to wake up when you pet him because I have him on. Come on. He's not cooperating. Oh, there we go. Okay, and now he's waking up. Hello. It's funny because like once he comes out of sleep mode, even if you see the way he hops around, and he's really steady on his feet. He doesn't fall over or anything. He hops around pretty considerably. He can back up and go forward. And what's funny about him is when he comes out of sleep mode, if you're just sitting in your room and like the TV's on or something and he hears noise, he'll just randomly start like roaring and making noise, like responding. Because they have all these touch sensors, and they also have visual stimulus, like they can tell when your hand is going in front of their eye, and they also have like sound stimulus. I mean, the amount of sensors that are incorporated into this thing is amazing. So anyway, let's try to feed him. Let's try to give him a caveman cookie. Like that. It might take him a minute. You know, I think sometimes if you put him on the demo version, oh no, he likes it. Do you like it? He does. Let's see. He's really dripping onto it too. Okay. Let's see what happens to try to give him the broccoli. His mouth isn't open right now. Come on. Like that? No, I wonder if I put him on demo version, will he be more willing to eat? There's 3 versions. Let's see. This is really hard to do with one hand, guys. Oh, no, you gonna wake up now? But it's really hard to do with one hand, but I was gonna put him on the demo version to see how that works. But I don't think he wants the broccoli right now. Like your bottle? And it's funny because like he really drips onto these. See, look. Do you hear the slurping noises? He recognizes this as his bottle, and he has like little slurping noises, which is really cute. Yeah. You're so cute. Oh, and then he burps. He burps after having his bottle. That was really black, right? He might not want this. If he doesn't want it, he'll back up. But the one thing about him that... See, the lifelike behavior is very similar to the other 2 that I've reviewed, Star Lily and Torch. The difference with him is that he has like when he's turned on, you hear the sound effect. It sounds like a prehistoric jungle, which is something that the other 2 really didn't have. They had sound effects, but they didn't have like this full-scale prehistoric jungle that's like playing as a constant soundtrack when you turn the toy on. So, although if you turn him on the demo version, you don't really hear as much sound effect in the background. But I would show you that, but it's really hard to turn him over when I only have one hand. The other hand's on the camera. But he's adorable. He also comes with this very detailed instruction manual. And this instruction manual will tell you everything about feeding him, about his behaviors, about how to change the batteries. So these I see him jumping towards me. It's funny, like I think because I was using my hand to turn the booklet, he jumped towards me. Because as I said, they do sense they sense movement. So if he senses you moving, he will jump towards you, which I think is kind of cute. But anyway, I really like this toy because Rex is somebody that is like one of the toys that can appeal to boys and girls pretty equally. I mean, FurReal Friends, for the most part, is more popular with girls. But this is something that could hold a lot of appeal to boys as well. And the one thing about these is that they're so lifelike that it's hard to call them like them or toys or it. I mean, I find myself referring to it as like him or they, or, like as if it's a living creature, because they really are very lifelike. So again, and after a while, if you don't play with him or touch him, like, he will get quiet like this. But to preserve the battery, you should definitely go into the pack here and then just shut him off when you're done playing with him. But yeah, so this is, once again, his name is Munchin Rex. That's Munchin, little apostrophe at the end because there's no G. Rex, Rex. He is from the FurReal Friends from Hasbro, and he retails for about $49.99. So thank you for watching, and please check back to my channel soon for more reviews. Bye!